Hey everyone, it's Jason from EskimoTV.net. Fast and Furious presents Hobbs & Shaw, which is directed by David Leitch, the man behind Atomic Blonde and Deadpool 2. This is a spin-off from the main Fast and Furious franchise. Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham reprise their roles as Luke Hobbs and Deckard Shaw. These are two guys who don't get along at all. They are forced to work together when Hobbs' friend Locke, who's hilariously played by Ryan Reynolds, informs Hobbs about a cyborg-like threat who's played by Idris Elba. The lead's dislike and animosity towards each other is consistently comedic. Hobbs pokes fun at what he calls Shaw's Harry Potter accent, and Shaw makes fun of The Rock's face at the beginning of this film. The production and special effects are mostly top-notch. Everything is shot and color-corrected beautifully. However, there is an embarrassingly huge continuity error where the scene changes from night to daytime instantly. There's so many unimaginable moments where characters' lives are at risk, and it just takes me out of the story when these characters choose to say something snappy and quippy in the midst of danger and their lives are at stake. Idris Elba's villain is a cliche antagonist whose ludicrous motive makes no sense. He literally introduces himself as the bad guy and wants to wipe out our characters for no believable reason. While he's literally referred to as the Terminator, he lacks depth that the Terminator from T2 actually did have. The final act is long drawn out and could have easily ended at an earlier point in the film. In fact, there's two encounters that the heroes have with the antagonist, and the only reason the screenplay called for that second fight encounter was to beef up the villain and add a ton of Hobbs' family members that were easily forgettable. Had the film tweaked a few things about the plot and wrapped up at the end of the first encounter, this easily could have been 1 hour 35, 1 hour 45 minutes. Instead, we have to sit for 2 hours and 15 minutes. There's some decent action scenes, my favorite involving the characters going down a very tall building. However, there's nothing like John Wick that's truly unique or jaw-dropping. There's plots relating to Hobbs' daughter and a romance that he has with Vanessa Kirby's character that don't truly get a satisfying conclusion. They just feel forced in. Overall, Hobbs & Shaw is an inconceivable action-packed journey featuring two pleasant leads and a stock villain who are all working with a predictable and formulaic screenplay. I'm gonna give Fast and Furious presents Hobbs & Shaw a C. A couple of end credit scenes do exist if you're diehard fans and want to see more, but they're not essential to getting conclusion to the film. Let me know what you think about the movie in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this review, you can find more at EskimoTV.net. Be sure to like, share this video with your friends, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you'll get notified on the latest icy and chilly Eskimo TV reviews.